Hey, what's up, Pisces? Welcome to the Awakened Vision. Nice to see you here. This is your next energy update for the next few. Moving forward, whenever you fall upon the reading, it was meant for you at the time. Take whatever resonates, however fits your situation, and use the information appropriately. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we have for you for your next few moving forward. About 20 minutes and see what we can fit in that time frame. Alright. So the first thing that I'm getting, Pisces, is that for the next few, I'm getting don't be hard on yourself. There are mistakes that you have made in your past, and there are certain missteps that you will take coming up, but it's not anything that is detriment to your progress and where you are headed. Don't be so hard on yourself and feeling like you don't have a clue as to how you are going to make it through your next few days, your next few weeks, your next few months. I'm getting that there will be certain clues, certain hints that will be laid out for you as you do take your next few steps. And what you will be surprised and knowing is that you will pick up on a lot more. You will pay attention to a lot more than you used to before. Because I'm getting the energy that you used to be a bit dependent or codependent on others, and kind of like it's more so it was for kind of like reassurance before you took the step that your intuition was actually cluing you in on, you know. But I am getting there were moments where the rebellious part of you, that rebellious streak, definitely took over, and so you ended it up kind of like going against what you truly felt was best for you at the time, you know. So in those moments you actually were practicing two different parts of your nature. It's kind of like a rebellious streak, you know, that you know better, but you wanted to do better. There was something that you wanted to do. You wanted to strengthen a part of your other nature, because you were so used to being dependent and following suit with what others were doing, with their approach and what they said was best for you. All right. But this time we want to make sure, because something new is about to start for you. There's like a new paved, I heard a street, okay, but there's like a new pathway that you're actually going on, or you're about to go on at this moment, and it's meant for you. So you can basically do what you want to do with it, whatever you want to do with it. So yeah, definitely forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Don't forget, just forgive yourself. Because what you're about to do in this next few is something that you never thought you would do before. And that is kind of like rely on yourself, mostly. Okay. Yeah, so we have the Four of Swords right here. And we have the Fool card. Yeah, something new is coming in for you. Something new is coming in for you. It's like a fresh new beginning. A lot of you could be resting at this moment. You're kind of like just going inward, you know, doing some meditation, doing some healthy practices here. Yeah, Six of Cups. All right. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is like that energy where you've been here before. You've been down this road before. You're revisiting. But a lot of this could be emotionally. A lot of things that you are revisiting right now, it's emotional. But a lot of you could be to yourself at this moment. You could be doing things that you used to do when you were younger in your past. But again, clues, hints. All right, those are coming through. All right. So you're taking a big step here. You're taking a big leap of faith right here, or something is calling for you to take a leap of faith here. All right. Um, because what's about to happen right here is basically just the unexpected is what I'm getting. So there will be moments of surprise. All right. So we have the Ten of Swords. All right. So that changed up fairly quickly, and then we have the Empress at the bottom. Now, the thing here, for some of you, the reason why you are mostly to yourself this moment is because you don't feel the best, or you feel as though your looks will have an impact on kind of like, you know, your next journey, your next walk here. So you might feel as though your looks might not be up to par, or you, Mother of Swords, but your mind is. Your mind definitely is there. So the challenge is really just getting out of your mind. Stop feeding into things that are not there. It's almost as though you're creating things from out of nothing. So this time is not really for you to be by yourself and pick up on, you know, insecurities that you have dealt with, that you are dealing with right now, and feeding into those, because really you're stronger than you think, Pisces. You are stronger than you think. Temperance. Let's get two more. Smarter than you think. Let's not say than you think. Let's just say smarter than you actually want to be, maybe. Yeah, so we have the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. And then we have the World card. Alright, so look at these majors coming out at the end right here. Some big majors, Hierophant and the World card. The World card. Yeah, so some big things are coming up in your future. Some big things are coming up in your future. And the thing about it is growing up. Growing up, being grown, being responsible, being devoted and dedicated to something that is quite big. I would say that. And some of this entails networking, getting out there, networking, talking, speaking, Ace of Swords, critical thinking, mental expansion. All right. So let's get a little bit more and see what you're dealing with here. What do we have here? Yeah, so we have the High Priestess under here. Your intuition, your knowing. The way you feel about certain situations here. Not really speaking on everything, but Ace of Cups. Alright, yeah, so something new is coming. Alright, so a gift is coming through. A new gift. A new offering. Blessing is coming through. I'm getting something about hard ground. The ground has been hard that you've been walking on. But now something is about to be as simple as a swim or floating. Adrift is what I'm getting. So something about riding the waves or being carried away out. Alright, so we have the Hierophant coming out again. Yeah, and then we have the King of Swords. Yeah, so dedication, dedicated to something. Being controlled. Or having control. Okay, and there you are, King of Cups. Yeah, you're quite mature. You're quite mature here. Some of you, you could have a mentor of some kind. Now, this could be someone that you speak to, a counselor, or could be a Taurus. All right, the Hierophant. This could be someone that you watch on. I'm hearing the news, so this could be someone that you listen to in order to determine kind of like what's going on. So the current, so the weather. So this could be someone that you listen to in order to determine if something is right to do, or, but again, like I said, this could be your dependence. This could be what you're dependent on, and what you usually would depend on. It's like right here on your side. So they're here, but there's something that you need to do on your own terms, because again, like I said, you might be more intelligent than you give off, but you keep a lot of that in. You keep a lot of that in. I do see a heavy focus here. So your focus is increasing. That's what you're working on. But because maybe you're not really talking or speaking or saying things out there, it's really impacting your mind mentally. All right. So it could be giving you a sense of anxiety, just a tad bit. What's the Fool here? One card wanted to come out, but went back in. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Wands. Queen of Cups. So you are quite experienced here. You have a lot of experience. You do. I don't know. It's like you're really trying to focus and see when what the best move is, or when the best time is to like really move and do something. Maybe you're paying attention to kind of like what advice you're receiving, or it could be criticism in a certain type of way. But there's something you definitely need to take care of, because you've been doing something for a while here. You've really been doing something for a while. The Emperor. Let's see. Let's Hierophant here, please. Here's your energy. The Hanged Man. Yeah, I just heard you're like listening to a voice, but we have the Sun card here. There's the High Priestess. I'm getting something about advertisements. There's advertisement that's flashing through. Are you aware of this? I mean, because you're here sitting, looking good, you know. So there's something about the fruits of your labor. Fruits of your labor. Your fruit, the fruit. Let's keep going. What do we have for the World card, please? The Fool's coming out. Alright, so I'm getting something about a big world, a grand big world, and then we have the Three of Pentacles. Alright, so yeah, making your place. And the Three of Pentacles, a lot of times when I do see the Three of Pentacles, I do see something about kind of like advertisement, alright, or marketing or something like that. Yeah, so it seems as though you're stepping out into the world, the Ace of Cups, yeah. So something is your gift. This is a gift, a gift here. I definitely see something being transferred, like a soul transfer or something like that. Let's get a little more. Let's use these. I haven't used these in a while. Oh, look at that. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom. That's your energy. Yeah, so just getting good spirits is what I'm saying. Get into good spirits. So you're meeting people along the way. You are meeting people along the way. I am getting, though, there is something that you are connected to. Maybe you know it's how powerful it is, and that's why you're connected to it, or maybe you don't. But it's here always with you. But something might show up in a different form. So someone's being transferred into a spirit. Could there have been someone who passed away recently or a while ago? They've turned into like your spirit animal here. What do we have for the Hierophant here? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you have history here. You have history. Also, that's about responsibilities. Yeah, it could definitely be a Taurus here, because here we have the King of Cups facing that way. Yeah, so there's something that you've developed. You've developed a connection with someone here. Also, a certain status. You have a certain status. You have a good rapport with someone. A very good one. And of Rods, Queen of Rods, Judgment. I'm not exactly sure if you know this, but you're kind of like gathering a crew here. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Yeah, I'm definitely getting something about a crew. Or others that are kind of like seeking you, or they want to set out with you somewhere. They want to go with you. But I'm getting that you're really dependent. You're mostly dependent on something else here. But their physical form is not here, but their presence can be felt. It's almost as though you're kind of like waiting here for someone to show up, okay, and be developed, or you're waiting for someone to develop. Now, of course, this could be a child of some kind or something. You're waiting for something to develop here before you set off somewhere, before you continue. You've been waiting for a while. Yeah, Eight of Swords, kind of like stuck. Strength here, though. What's the Six of Pentacles? It's the Nine of Swords energy. Two of Swords. Yeah. Four of Wands. What's the Hanged Man, please? We have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Two of Wands here. Let's hear the Three of Wands. Yeah, so kind of like more waiting. More waiting. Now you could be figuring out a certain location to set something up at. I'm getting something about setting up a camp or a meeting spot, a meeting area for your crew. There's like something that's being set up here, or you're trying to figure out a certain designation. There's also something about event planning. Okay, planning a certain event, or this is what's being prepared for you. I'm also getting something about a photo shoot, okay, or a certain video being done here. All right, the product. All right, if you're creating a video or something, if you're doing something like video or you're in art or you're setting up a certain event to perform something, I'm getting something that's definitely going to be a hit. All right, so this is when something is coming through. This is when something is coming through, yes. So that's actually a part of your advertisement. All right, so you're being invited to perform somewhere or to do something somewhere, and that's like advertisement for you to get something out there. Some of you could be performers of some kind. Boom. And so now you're prepping for a big stage, a bigger stage or something like that. Yes, the Hierophant showing up again. Yeah. Hmm. Let's see. What do we have for this Four of Swords energy, please? So you're kind of like overthinking things. You will start to overthink things just a tad bit. Because there is a person that you usually would have by your side, or it's kind of like you had someone on speed dial or something. You go to them, even if it's someone that you watch online, okay, maybe even like on YouTube or something. You had them saved, but their page is no longer there, or something's no longer there, or they only have a set amount of videos and they've stopped making content. So you might feel that something's outdated or it's not current for you to keep up with the paces or keep up with where you're at before making a move. So that's kind of like making you a bit nervous. Speed dial, the line is disconnected or they're no longer there, so you can call them and get into contact with them before making a move here. Or it's something like that. So you're kind of like overthinking things or you're worried for nothing. But again, like I said, you've been connected with this individual for a while, and the most that they did for you was listen to you while you speak your thoughts out. But you were always the one who decided on what you wanted to do, where you wanted to go, how you wanted to move, how you wanted to progress, what you wanted to invite in, what you didn't want to invite in. You've always been that individual yourself. It's just here you're not able to speak to this individual, talk things out, you know. Four of those, please. Yeah, past, present. Didn't I say something about that? Past, present, and future. Maybe the steps that you're taking. That could be about your forgiveness, psychic development. That's all it is. You're developing your psychic gifts here. Okay? Inner journey. Yeah, you're going on an inner journey. All right. Let's see. What do we have right here for the world card, please? Child. House. I did say something about a child. So maybe you feel like you're young. You're too young. You could be staying with elders, or there could be something about elders. This could be something about senior citizens, working with the senior citizens, or working in what is it called? Senior living, something like that. Whatever you do, maybe this could be your advertisement. There could be something that you do with that. Coffin, interesting. Oh, coffin, despair. Also, you've really been holding in a lot of your emotions. A lot of you, this is going to sound interesting, but a lot of you have a strong spiritual life or a spiritual practice, or maybe you are heavy in meditation, and so your way to get over certain things or to get through certain things is to um, think things through logically. So you might, so that's where the soul transfer came. You might, I don't want to say suppress, but you might think a lot of your emotions through, and so you don't really feel them in the way that you Pisces are meant to feel them. And so there might be a lot of emotional energy here that's been suppressed. I was about to say compressed, but suppressed and withheld. And so there might be a moment where you need to be, where there might need to be kind of like a free release of that energy in some sort of way. But there's also some things that you've missed out as a child. Something in your future is coming up through that. Because this is something that you've carried with you for a while. We have past, present, and future. It's still here. It's still here. So there might be a big release that's coming up for you pretty soon. But some of you could be blessed with a child here in some sort of way. It's like I'm going out on a limb here saying this, but do you want to be my child, or? Alright, so future cards that we have, or fortune. We have Two of Spades, number 34. Ensure success in all enterprises. Okay. We have the 10 of Clubs, number 35. Okay, so 34 to 35. So we're talking about clouds. So when it's raining, sickness. And then we have the Queen of Hearts, number 23. We're talking about rich and happy marriage. And the 8 of Hearts, number 36. Okay. I was getting this in another reading. Okay. So it seems as though a lot of your experience here will be like short-lived. But the memories are kind of like what lasts forever, so the memories are still there. You have to deal with the memories of beautiful experiences, but then also you have to deal with the ending of those experiences, how they ended, the moment of not being able to experience it with that individual because something happens to them suddenly. So again, there needs to be a big release here, a big release that you are kind of like dealing with. Since we have the past and present and future, let's go ahead and get past life oracle here. For Pisces, what do we have here? Finances. Wars and battles. Yeah. Wars and battles. Alright, you could be connected to someone who's a war veteran, or who's in the military, the army, or something like that. Or something is like being in the army, being in the military. You're making these, you're establishing bonds with people, but then, you know, it ends quickly because of the type of fight that they're in or what they're dealing with. It's like a losing battle. It's like, what is the fight for? Why are we fighting, really? We're just fighting to die. But we do have finances, so something is being something's being paid for, or something's being financed here. But you're like, something could be use for something much more important than this. So that's something that's coming through in your mind. Yeah, we have nothing is yet set in stone, and we have there is something better. Yeah, so there's something better always. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. All right, so I'll go ahead and leave it there. Highly appreciate you all for tuning in. Definitely check out the other readings to help expound upon your situations further. Continue to like, comment, and share. Highly appreciate that. If you haven't already, join the family by clicking on subscribe, all notifications, so that you do not miss a thing. I will be talking to you a little bit later, but until then, Pisces, stay tuned.